Evening, guys. We got some breaking news to get into the situation. And starting to evening, I actually got home about 20 minutes ago. That's how the situation is kind of developed right now. So let's get into it. Blue Crew has been activated, and I've been assigned to the Blue Crew, and I will be working on Saturday. So, what does that mean? Well, can't tell you exactly where I'm going and everything else due to safety reasons. But yes, we've been mobilized to basically assist with the strikes now. So that's all I can describe to you guys and anything else. So we're going to get into what's going on the strikes and everything else. And I pulled up Google because Google's basically the web search that's not copyrighted for at least sharing this information that's going on. So that's what we're going to. So what's going on? So the strikes started back July 1st in Boston, and it's kind of just spread nationwide now. And this is because of the Teamster Union with their dispute with the public services. Again, Teamster says Republic should pay better. Republic's like, take it or leave it, blah, blah, blah. Now we're here dancing around this little thing. So what does this mean? So basically it's spread. Like you have Stockton, Manteca, Lathrop of the Bay Area cities that are also being affected by this. We have Boston, Atlanta, Ottawa, Illinois, Lacey, and Washington. Those are places that are also experiencing this situation. So this is just one of the cities in Northern California Northern California where I live is really going to hit hard. So here's what we got going on. We have Stockton, San Jose, Solano County, Fairfield, Sassoon, San Pablo, Richmond, Hercules, Pinello, Rodeo, Crockett, El Sabritin, Piedmont, East Richmond Heights, Bayview, Mount Seminole, wherever that pronounce that, Terra Hills, North Richmond, Rollingwood, Union City, Newark, Fremont, Half Moon Bay, Daly City, and Coloma. Those are just in the Northern California area alone. So you can see that a lot of situation has developed. So like I said, I can't tell you exactly where we're going for safety reasons. And yeah. So in other units too, other places that are experiencing is like Boston, Atlanta, Georgia, Ottawa, Illinois. That's funny, that's in Ottawa. Lacey, Washington members are also striking as well, and that's basically what we got going on here currently. So, yeah, that is a situation that has developed. So what does that mean? Well, obviously that means there is no stream tomorrow. I have to prepare for myself. I got to do laundry and everything else, so I will not be streaming tomorrow. This also is going to impact my ability to edit videos on Saturday because I obviously won't be here. I'll be at a different location. So, yeah. That's our breaking news intro. Yeah. So, what does it mean for Blue Team is basically you're sent to another site to help. That's all it is. It's our Waste Management calls it the Green Team, and we call it the Blue Team because obviously the colors. Benjamin Song, Garland, I'm not sure exactly who that is. But yeah, this is the situation. I can also say that the Philadelphia strike with Republic Services has been resolved. So a lot of these other strikes should be winding down probably within the next week or two, given that agreements and compromises are made. Because again, it's labor disputes. Again, more power to them if they can pull it off and everything else. And this also is always good for us too, because well, the reality is these unions, when they basically push the envelope in this situation and get raises, it usually gets us a little bit of extra money too, because obviously, well, it's the old-fashioned, hey, he got this, so why not us? Jefferson, I have not seen anything in Missouri as of yet. This is mostly combined to, let's see here, we got Teamster unions, California particularly is the one that's being hit the hardest right now. But yeah, it's basically your major Teamster unions. I don't think Missouri has unions in their shops, but don't quote me on that. There might be a different ones and everything else. So we have a Benjamin Song that is an FBI wanted in Texas. Yeah, I'll research him and everything else and get back to you on that. You can't just spring that on me at the last middle of his live stream, Garland. So yeah. So what is going on is it's a benefit to everybody when these things happen. These happens during every negotiated contract and everything else. And just like here, like when you're bidding for a city and everything else, there's competitors, there are rivals and everything else. So the argument is always union shop gets, they negotiate their wages, but then there's also us who usually do the same work for cheaper and less politics. But that's just the difference in one shop, and each their own. I've worked with the good unions, I've worked with bad unions, and I find the shop that I work with now that's non-union, it's just equally as okay. Again, it's about who you work with and not who you work for, and that's a major thing. So yeah, we got a new member on Green Waste, Junior, that was on our recycled route. He came over, joined us, so he is now a new Green Waste driver, and he also has a new truck. 2498 is now in service on Green Waste. That is a ZR that's just like mine, except it doesn't have a red dot. So that's about it. Yeah, so that's what we got started right now for that. And I just want to give you guys an update and everything else. And there's even these headlines about Teamsters declaring war on Republic services. Now, excuse me, it's like 100 degrees outside, and my room's a little warm because I'm keeping the AC down so it doesn't drown me out on the audio. Yeah, so Republic Services does, like when you look at other haulers that, like Waste Management or even Waste Connections or other haulers, some haulers pay better than Republic. Republic pays a lower wage, but Republic is also not as wound up tight as, for example, Waste Management. Waste Management has so many bygone rules that are just completely at ridiculous. Like they have these absolutes that you get basically if you touch your phone or do anything while driving, that basically scratching your nose while moving could get you suspended. I mean, that's how strict some of their management is and everything else in comparison to other sites. But yeah, like regarding the strikes, I understand the reason behind it. I support it, and I don't. Looks like employees got tired of being underpaid. Well, I mean, let's be honest, Mojave. If they had a better union, they would have better pay. But you know what? That's none of my business. Yeah, a lot of these union shops, I make more money than them, and I'm not union. And obviously, being in California, that's kind of irrelevant. But it's still the same thing. Like when you got these certain shops that are making the same amount of money as some of these drivers at some of these union shops are making basically not even enough money. They're like getting paid the same amount as our laborers here that are getting paid the same amount, and they're non-union, and they don't have to pay. We don't have to pay union dues, so it is what it is on that part. And I don't even care about the pay. Well, you will when you got bills to pay, or you got a family to feed and everything else, and that's true. Like, let's be honest. Like right now at the resi pay that I'm making, it depends on the overtime and everything else, but anywhere about $100,000 a year on max pay right now for here at me as a single person and everything else. I can get by with that. But if I had a wife and kids, for example, or multiple kids, I would not be able to sustain that in the economy of California, because most, like honestly, if you, for example, a 3-bedroom out here in the Sacramento area, it's probably going for $2,500 to $4,500 on rent, and that's not even counting about actually owning a place. So in owning a place, the market is even more tighter, and the problem is it's just competition. It's really what it is you got a lot of people that are trying to transition from, they're getting priced out from like the Bay Area. They're moving here, or these wildfires are destroying a lot of things out here, so it's causing the cost to go up. So again, I understand the cost of living. Like you go down the street into some of these shops that are in area, like for example in the Bay Area, these shops make almost double what I make, which is fine. Again, it's Bay Area. Cost of living in the Bay Area is extremely high. Ain't complaining about that. I don't think that we should be paid Bay Area prices. That's just my opinion. But I think we could be paid better. Yes, absolutely. Everybody can be paid better. But again, companies have to make profits too, though, and we got to find a common ground in that area. I want to see, as an employee of Republic, I like the company as working for them and everything else. I want to see them succeed. And I think them making a profit is important because if they're not making money, they're losing money. If they're losing money, my job is threatened. You know, and I'm not concerned about AI. AI is still so in its infancy, for the system to even take in consideration human nature and just the pure ignorance of some of these people on these routes and everything else, I'm not concerned one damn bit because the company don't want to pay that many insurance claims. So, but not. So that's basically my position on it. And again, I agree with these guys that they should be getting paid more. Yes. And but I also agree that Republic's position too is like, well, we got to make money, but you're making record profits. You can shape a little bit to pay your people. People thinking AI would take over trash trucks are stupid. Yes, because they can't factor in for the human nature. Now, I can see a couple of things being used, like the McNillis AI arm, for basically because one of the things that I do get as being a resi driver, because I do this basically all day, like this, with the ZR and everything else, this causes carpal tunnel effects in my arm and everything else. Again, me and I'm so young, I'm only 32, so, but it's still, these are, overdoing this 6 to 1,000 times a day works your arms. So having an AI system where you can just push the button, so you didn't touch the mic, push the button and the arm comes out, grabs it, and assists you and dumps it, puts it back and everything else, like what Manila's had at Waste Expo today, I think is a perfect tool. You know, I won't use that for every can, but I could use that for a can that's open, that's not going to get touched, you know, by nothing that's not. So yeah, I could see it being a good assistant, or even androids in bulky. I can see androids being used to help lift heavier objects that the human can't lift or something. Like I could see AI and android technology being an assistant, but the human cannot really be replaced. Even though these companies would love to replace us, because you know that's what they are. They're all about their bottom dollar, and I understand that. Now, I don't. Like I said, I think that's, you know, you can't just put, you know, over 3/4 of the population out of the street that and replace it with these technology that is not proven, and this, it's not going to be in my lifetime, and it probably won't be into your guys' lifetime before they even perfect anything like that. And that's before we don't destroy ourselves on some stupid stupidity global genocide before that. I mean, look at the world, look at the hatred in the world and everything else. Somebody's going to push the red button. I'm just saying. I don't know who it's going to be, but I can tell you right now, just by how everybody's behaving, is someone's going to be, you know, screw it. Again, that's basically what I personally believe. I think we'll kill ourselves before we even get to that point. But now, so weather-wise, let me go ahead and I'll bring up the radar real quick, show you guys what's going on weather-wise. And give me one moment. So I don't have any updated numbers. Like I said, I just got home a little while ago, so I'm only going to do a little bit of what's going on right now. So right now we have a severe thunderstorm watch and a tornado watch that are in effect for Nebraska, Kansas areas. So tornado watch is still up for 30 minutes for 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds. And we have a severe thunderstorm watch that is up for the Omaha area for the next basically 4.5 hours. And then we have the Western Kansas watch is still up for another 30 minutes. So we might see something develop over here. So right now, there currently aren't any warnings in this area. However, there is a significant flash flood warning in northern Illinois as this is heading towards the Chicago area. Yeah, this heavy band of rain looks to be heading directly towards the Chicago area. There might be another flash flooding event that might occur there. So, Monterey, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, that's basically what we got going on here. There is no other. We have some special marine warnings and a lone severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect for upstate New York. And we have this lone severe thunderstorm warning here in the Colorado area. Low wind warning, 60-mile-an-hour wind, 1-inch hail. So we're getting a lot of reports of wind damage, though. 64 miles an hour by... Who reported that? Hey, Wiz. Okay, it's a station. Okay. So yeah, that system is moving. Let's bring this one up over here. Look right at Dodge City. So this line that's stretching in the Texas Panhandle, called the Panhandle, yeah. So basically, that's what we got right now. Nothing really weather-wise, other than this concentrated area, and then obviously that flash flood area and this lone flash flood warning down here in Virginia and Georgia. So we do know we do have a fire that's burning out here. Let's see if it pops up on this. There's a up here in this area here. We do have a large wildfire that's burning, and it is causing a lot of smoke in the Sacramento area. So Elk Grove, we got smoked out pretty good. However, my boys in Citrus reported that they were basically sunny and clear. So, and we do have special heat warnings that are in effect for a lot of the area. Whoops. I'm back. Press one button. That one. There we go. So, we do have that. Especially, yeah, there's heat advisories up. We do have Jumbo Juice coming tomorrow. That's going to actually give us some, I guess, smoothies or something for the job. That was kind of dropped on us last minute this morning, so cool. But I'm not a big fan of Jumbo Juice personally. I don't really go to them, so I don't know what they got to offer. So I'll let you guys know if it's any good. That's if I don't get back in time. They're still looking for people in Texas. I don't have any updated numbers because, like I said, I got home really late. Video games. Let's see. Roblox. Collect garbage for fun. We got time for 30 minutes. Let's get some collect garbage for fun. All right. Load up. Alright. Collect garbage for fun. We will go into my server as soon as the server's load, that is. Alright, let's go. Somebody said to do first person and front load, so we'll see if it'll let me do it. I'm gonna check that out. I don't remember who exactly said it. I think we still got we are still 161 missing in Texas. Brody, yeah. Most likely, like I said, I haven't had a chance to look at it. There's been a lot of things going on too around the job too, where we got a lot of things happening. So I mean, it's just a lot of drama, childish drama, but we'll see what happens. I've been hearing a lot of mistakes that are going on too behind the scenes, but also I'm hearing that Waste Management might be selling us a contract. I heard that today. I don't know exactly details or anything else. Obviously, I'm not in the business end of everything, but it is something that I am interested in hearing more about because I did once work for that facility, if it is true. We're going to go to options, server option, trash refresh timer we're going to hold, day circulation is off. We're going to leave it at noon, and we're going to leave it at sunny. And we are going to... That's good. Okay, those are all good. Customization. Find me a front loader. Selected. Alright. Let's go front loading. Aiden's in here. Garland, when can we watch videos? Garland, I was gonna try to do that on Friday, but given the circumstances with me being sent on a Blue Crew Saturday, like I said, there's no stream on tomorrow. So yeah, that reminds me. Hold on a second. Let me put that in the group. Put that on the screen. I'm gonna take away the breaking news one. I'm gonna put it up there in that corner. And I'm gonna take away the breaking news one, and I'm gonna put that down there, and I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna lock it. Okay. Alright, we are good. Have a good night, Sal Carlson. Alright, let's go. Oh, look, we have the McMillis strobes. That's what I call them, McMillis strobes. Alright. We're going to test it out. Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna try to get this off. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, got it. Try this again. Alright, we got it finally. Yeah, I'm not having... I suck at front load, okay? Are there videos tonight? Southwest, no, there will not be no videos tonight. We don't have enough time. That's why we're just jumping on some, at least getting some game time in. Yeah. I definitely suck at this. I suck. I suck. Oh, you fancy with your shift and auto reach arm, Garland? What's up, Southwest? Welcome, welcome. Yep. Yeah. Who's out there? Oh, Sackwaste is in here. He's in zone 3. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I'm done on the front load. I suck at front load. But we will take a Corrado can out. Alright. Let's get a Corrado can. You're not authorized to join. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. You should be able to. Hold on, Mr. Diamond. Mr. Diamond, where are you at? There you are. Oh, Mr. Diamond, let's see if we can get you in here. Alright, Mr. Diamond, I just sent you an invite. Let's see if it works. Alright, Mr. Diamond, you should be in the lobby. I got you on here. Alright, I'm gonna try to do recycle. Burrows in the Sackwaste is on the traffic, yeah. Oh no, you brought the paparazzi too. Yeah, I see that. Alright, let's go. I suck at keyboard. Let's go. Someone picking up the recycle. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna go check the next block out. Oh! Forgot to mention, the Equinox SD Freightliner is coming back to the yard. I got told that this morning. So the Equinox SD bus garbage truck is coming back to the yard. The one I was driving, another driver is going to be driving it, but I was informed it is coming back to the yard. Oh, my button. Alright, we're doing good. Paparazzi on me, that's funny. Alright, whoever's doing that is about to get kicked if you don't stop that. Yeah. Because I'm not going to tolerate that. Whoops. Isn't it real? Is on yesterday yet? I got it. Yeah. It's going to be cool to see the Equinox back in the yard, especially when it's a different driver, so actually watching it work from outside and not inside because I was the only one to do it. So, it's supposed to be here next week, so we'll see what exactly if it shows up or not. Alright, which way you jerk stole my can? Alright. Alright. What we got? Look at that beauty there. Alright, he's in uniform too? Nice. Yeah, I like that, yeah. I like how he has a Durapack wrapper rail with the Republic logo on it. It's actually pretty cool. Let's get driving. Alright, we got about 5 minutes, so... Alright, everybody come over here. Everybody in the lobby, come over here real quick. To close it out, hi Brody, have a good night. Road rage. Alright, to close it out, we're going to have ourselves a little impromptu race around the map here. So... see if everybody's over here. No, we're going to wait for everybody to get over here. I don't know. Is anybody else coming over here real quick? Yeah. Ow. 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 Stop. Stop. Ow. My foot's trying to cramp. My leg's cramping. Ow. I got it. I got it. I'm alright. Hold on. I'm alright. Alright. Alright, we're racing. We're racing. To close out the stream, we're doing a race around the map. See who's actually faster. Yeah. California, retract that, please. That isn't... Garbage trucks in California, can you please retract that, please? We don't want that out on the social media right now, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's it's just a safety reason. That's all it is. Republic Services, Jefferson City. Have a good night. See ya. Yeah, we'll have a recap on Saturday evening. We'll do a stream. There is no stream tomorrow because of obviously, but yeah. One of those guys dusted us though. Yeah. All right. Pretty sure there's gonna be guys waiting for us at the finish line. We're closing out with the race. We got I'm not sure who's behind me, but we got he's catching me though. But yeah, I got dusted. There was somebody up there has a truck that just really took off on us. All right. Okay. Come on over. Group pick. Why does it do that? I don't know why the weather keeps changing. I keep putting it clear, but it keeps screwing with me. Right, here we go. Gotta wait for everybody can get here. Trashman, Drew, the stream is ending tonight, but yeah, you can, yeah, you'll be able to join in the next stream, obviously, if there's room in the lobby, but yeah. So, waiting for everybody else. There's a bit, there's a video, yeah, show you. Yeah, no worries. I'm waiting for everybody to get over here. There we go. Alright. Good photo, y'all. So definitely I'm going to upload that one. I'll upload it in the post. I'm going to upload all the pictures and everything else. So, yep. Alright, guys. I am Trashman Matt. And this will conclude tonight's live stream. Like I said, it's a little short one tonight because of the Blue Crew activation that I'm going to be a part of on Saturday. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. We will do a special stream Saturday evening, probably about 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on what time I get home. And I will brief you guys on after the fact where I went, what we did, and all that.